Welcome back here with us on Times Now. There is some big news coming in at this point in time. A big statement has been made by Ministry of External Affairs, and we are learning that External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will visit Pakistan on October 15th for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or the SCO summit. The SCO, comprising India, China, Russia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, is an influential economic and security bloc that has emerged as one of the largest trans-regional international organizations. Now, as part of the SCO regional group, both Pakistan and India can hold summit meetings. India hosted the SCO summit last year, organized it in a virtual mode, and was attended by Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif through a video link. That's the big news that we are breaking for you at this point in time. And now the Ministry of External Affairs has confirmed this. Listen into what the External Affairs Ministry had to say.
Rishi, on your question on our participation in the SCO summit, yes, the External Affairs Minister will lead our delegation to Pakistan to participate in the SCO summit, which will be held in Islamabad on 15th and 16th, I understand, of October.
Rishabh is now joining us on the phone line for more on this. Rishabh, this is huge because last few days the spotlight was on the Prime Minister, whether he will be visiting Pakistan to attend the SCO summit or not. So now one thing is very clear. It's not the Prime Minister, but the External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, who indeed will be going to Pakistan to attend, the SCO summit.
Well, definitely, the SCO summit, which is being hosted by Pakistan, being the member nation of SCO in Islamabad later the next week on 15th and 16th of October, will be attended by External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. Remember, the invite was for Prime Minister, and as the multilateral setup is, given that this is a summit-level talk, it was an invitation for Prime Minister Modi, but India has decided that External Affairs Minister would be representing Prime Minister Modi at the summit. Remember, last year, as well as mentioned that the SCO summit, Pakistan Foreign Minister did visit India in Goa, where Bilawal Bhutto, the then Foreign Minister of Pakistan, participated in the SCO Foreign Minister Summit. But the summit level talk, the head of states and head of government level talk, was taken into hybrid model, and all the leaders joined in virtually. This time around, it is happening in person. But instead of an Prime Minister, it is now clear that the External Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar, would be attending. Remember, in the BRICS summit as well, in the other SCO summit as well, earlier this year in Russia, it was External Affairs Minister only, and it wasn't Prime Minister who attended.
It's quite significant because given how the relationship is between both the nations, Rishabh, even, the visit by External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar will become very, very important because of, a lot that has happened in the last few years. Specifically, India had sent the message very clear that till terrorism is going to continue on the border in Jammu and Kashmir, talks cannot happen. That has been India's stand. But now this visit by Dr. S. Jaishankar is going to send a very important signal, isn't it?
Well, definitely. Even if we talk about External Affairs Minister visit, it is coming after a gap of almost a decade. The last External Affairs Minister to visit Pakistan was in 2014, and since then there hasn't been any External Affairs Minister level visit as well to Pakistan. The only high-level visit in the last one decade has been one spontaneous visit by Prime Minister in 2016 when he landed in Lahore to wish the then Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, but that was a very spontaneous visit. It wasn't a state or official visit. And then Bilawal Bhutto came to India for the SCO summit last year. So hence, definitely, India is very clear that till terrorism is not reined in, till Pakistan stops sponsoring terrorism and the state-sponsored terrorism stops affecting India, till then talks cannot happen. Terrorism and talks cannot go hand in hand is what India is very clear about. And when it comes to India and Pakistan, Indian External Affairs Minister time and again has very categorically clarified and as many words that there is no discussion that needs to be done between India and Pakistan except Kashmir, and in Kashmir also, it's not about the Kashmir that is with India, the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, but Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir is something that need to discuss. They need to tell when are they, as per the UN resolution, vacating POK and allowing India to take over the whole POK as it was mentioned in UN resolution. Post that, we can see the other criteria and conditions of UN resolution.